also like to welcome you to our annual Evening of Percussion. My name is Mike Lynch. I'm the percussion caption head at Lassiter High School. And tonight you'll be hearing 4 different ensembles. 3 of the ensembles will be from Lassiter High School and a combined 8th grade ensemble, which is the group that we have on stage here. All of these students are from either Mabry Middle School or Simpson Middle School. And all these will be going to Lassiter except one student will be going to Sprayberry, attending Sprayberry, and one will be attending North Cobb, I believe. But the rest of them will be coming to Lassiter. So this is a combined group. The 3 Lassiter groups were done on ability level. We used their symphonic audition that they do back in November, December, and that's how we place the students in what ensemble that they're in. This group is just a combined 8th grade group. Like I said, we met once a week and met together in the band room and rehearsed and put this together. So, as with any percussion ensemble concert, if you've come to these for a few years, you know part of the part of what we have to work on is getting from one tune to the next tune without taking 30 minutes in between, and some of them are kind of big set changes. Percussion ensemble, there's no standard instrumentation. You can write for whatever, and so when you do a big concert like this, there's kind of a lot of logistics involved. And so in between, we'll try to talk a little bit to give them a time to move equipment and do all that kind of stuff. Mr. Michael Burritt, I got to hear him, I've heard him play several times at various conventions and days of percussions and things of that sort. And then I guess it wasn't until like 2 years ago that I actually got to meet him, and we went out and had dinner one night, and his playing is just incredible. But then I got to go out and talk with him, and after I talked with him that night, I realized that's the kind of person that I want to have come in and play with the students and be around the students. And after his clinic today, you know, we bring all kind of people through Lassiter to do clinics and everything, but I've never seen anyone get up and do a 45-minute clinic and not play a lick, not have any handouts, but yet keep everybody's attention for 45 minutes. So he did a great job with that. And so he's going to play 2 pieces on this portion of the concert by himself, and then on the second half he's playing a selection with one of the ensembles. So I'm going to introduce to you Mr. Michael Burritt and let him tell you about the selections, and his bio is in the program, so I won't go over that stuff. Okay? So Mr. Michael Burritt.
Thank you. It's great to be here. I will say that I'm disappointed in the weather. It's not much different than Chicago right now, frankly. But it's really great to be here. It's an honor to be a part of a concert with the Lassiter program. I'm a great fan of the Lassiter program. I've seen them perform several times. I was in Indianapolis in March, saw the percussion ensemble perform there, and was duly impressed and thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's really a pleasure to get to work with these great students and Michael Lynch as well. So I'm lucky to have these people here for sure. I'm going to switch the order around, if that's okay. You wouldn't know the difference anyways, would you? I'm going to do the offering first, and then I'll do the velocities piece. The offering is a piece I wrote in December of last year, of 2001. I was in Paris doing some work over there, some concerts, and got a phone call from my father, who actually Alfred knows well, and said to me that my grandfather had passed away, which, as you all know, is always an unfortunate but inevitable situation, and I was very sad. Couldn't come home for the funeral at that time, so I decided when I got home that I would write something for him, because he was someone that was very important to me. So I wrote this piece, performed it at Christmas time in my church, actually, and it's dedicated to my grandfather, Clayton Burritt, and I just call it simply The Offering. So, The Offering. entitled Velocities, is becoming one of the standard pieces for solo marimba. It's probably one of the most difficult pieces I've ever played. It's about a little more than 9 minutes of consistent 16th notes, which is a lot of notes, actually. It's a proliferation of notes for 9 minutes. Very exciting piece. Joseph Schwantner is a composer that's made a significant impact in the 20th century. He won the Pulitzer Prize in 1970 for a composition he wrote for orchestra. He's written several pieces for percussion, including a concerto for percussion and orchestra, and this piece called Velocities. You're going to see me do some, along with sort of playing the instrument in a normal fashion, I'm also going to be playing on the edge of the bar. Sort of a pizzicato sound that you might get in the instrument. Very exciting piece. Very exciting to play. Sort of like going on a roller coaster that you don't want to go on. You know? You sort of keep getting on again because you think maybe you'll feel better the next time. But you know. And for this piece, because it's fast. You don't make sleeves for my size very well, you know. I was watching the 8th grade ensemble and I realized that I really didn't grow since 8th grade. This works well. How do you think, Mike? Yeah? Velocities. do an encore, and he's paying. So I'm gonna play. This piece is 20 minutes of 16th. No. This is short, I promise. This piece is called Dance, and actually it's the 5th prelude in a set of 5 short pieces that I wrote for solo marimba. All sort of a different style, but sort of in the romantic, in terms of music history, the romantic style of solo music, much like Chopin preludes or Chopin mazurkas and Rachmaninoff preludes, things like that. I don't fancy myself to be Chopin or Rachmaninoff. I'm just what do you call me, a white Caucasian guy? You know, those guys are cool. They're from Europe, you know. But this is just called Dance, and if you feel like dancing, please go ahead.
Bamba. This is a traditional Mexican tune, but we took it a little further south to kind of Brazil and added some stuff to it. So when they're ready, La Bamba, La Bamba. Thank you for bearing with us during the set change. I'm just going to introduce Mr. Bird again and let him talk a little bit about the piece.
Thank you. Before I play the piece, I do want to thank Ryan Smith, who is a graduate of the University of Georgia, and who will let us borrow this little instrument tonight. So, Ryan, I don't know where you are, but thank you, Ryan. Ryan, it just has to make it through one more piece, okay? But I'm feeling kind of aggressive right now, so bow, I do also want to thank a few other people. I want to thank, of course, Lassiter and the Band Boosters for having me in. I want to thank Zildjian Cymbals and Malitech. I'm fortunate enough to get to play the best instruments in the world, and they sponsor a lot of what I do, and I really appreciate that. So thank you to them for sure. You guys ready back here? How are we doing? We're hanging? Gentle Chasers, piece I wrote in, I think, 1994. I remember the funny thing about this piece is I premiered this piece in New Jersey the night of the O.J. Simpson chase. Now, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. But, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways, it's a piece I wrote originally for solo marimba, and then I decided to orchestrate it and kind of expand the piece as an ensemble piece, and I actually perform it. I don't think I perform it alone anymore. I always play with a group. the form of the piece, we're going to give you a little education here, okay? See if you can follow this. There's an introduction, which is nice and slow, and I'm kind of noodling around on the marimba. Once the tempo starts in the piece, it's more or less in what you call a rondo form. You know what a rondo form is? Sure. Well, it's actually, rondo's an easy form, because what you have is you have A, then you have a B section, then you have A again, then you have a C section, then you have A again. A, B, A, C, A. You guys can say that fast, right? You guys are smart down the south. Anyways, I wrote this in rondo form because I thought for percussion pieces, they're very hard sometimes to understand. And I thought if we had a rondo form where you kept hearing the A theme come back and come back and come back again, it's easier to hold on to and understand the piece a little bit. So see if you can listen for that A theme to come back, and you'll know where you're at in the piece. It happens 3 times. On the 3rd time, after their big solo, we're almost done. Okay? So, anyways, there's some program notes about the piece in the program there. You can read about that, what the piece means, and what the word channel changes is all about. Again, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. Great ensemble. Great job, guys. It's great. This guy's pretty good too, huh?
for us, and they really help us out. So to show our appreciation, we got y'all gifts. Come on stage. Be great.
These guys, they spend so much time with us, like on a weekly basis. It's like we spend more time with these guys, and they spend more time with us than they do with their own families, probably. So we got. I'm sorry, but hopefully it's working. So we got them some stuff right here. They'll spend some more time with their families, a little family fun day. Yeah. We got Mr. Lynn some Braves tickets. Scott, many of y'all may not know this. He just moved into his with his newly bigger family. He just had a kid last week. Managed to make it through all our practices and rehearsals, so we got him this little housewarming gift. And the clock is engraved. It says, "Thanks for all your time."
Once again, this is our last collection. This is a combination of Ensemble 1 and Ensemble 2. Once again, thank you for coming out and supporting this every year. I mean, it's great. This is our 6th year of doing this, and we always have a great crowd here, so thank you so much for coming out and supporting it. Look on the back of your program for all the things that I wrote there. Like I said, if it wasn't for these students, we wouldn't all be here. They put in a lot of time. We basically rehearse once a week, but as the parents know, as it gets closer to performance time, we kind of cram in 30 minutes, an hour, wherever we can. So they spend a lot of time doing this, and so I really appreciate them that they think this is important, and the parents think this is important. There's a lot of sponsors there, Mallet-Tech, Zildjian, Big First Stick and Mallet Company that helped put this on. The Lassiter Band Boosters, what an incredible job. Dave Stone, Keith Williams, all the roadies, the guys that helped move all this stuff, and everyone else that helped, we couldn't do it without you. Someone that's not on there, Karen Wright, for her help with the program. And also the lady you heard say amen, that's my wife that I see occasionally. I never tell her thank you for anything. I just kind of take it for granted. So, I want to thank her and my daughter for hanging with me and putting up with me. So anyway. Thanks again for coming. This is it. This is Mo Java.